guys, this is Tarot with Kitten Sweets and Tarot, and today I am so excited to be doing another Witch's Moon review, and this time for the month of November 2019. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into all of the beautiful, magical, and wonderful items that were contained in this lovely box here. Every month bears a theme, and the theme for November 2019 is A Witch's Journey. The truest pursuit of our craft is to connect and retrieve knowledge from higher realms while maintaining the roots that feed into the great soil of the earth. We are continually connecting with the sight of the unseen and obscure. As we work to follow the path of the wise, we journey into realms that are filled with visions, emotions, and overwhelming healing power. As we spend time working through different states of being, we truly become intimate with the divine energy that swirls through our very existence. The items within this collection have been created and sourced over multiple calendars. We have been eagerly waiting to share these tools with you for this very time of year. So yay, I'm so excited. Okay, so let's jump into the very first thing. So for the first item, I actually want to show you the box that it came in because it's pretty freaking fantastic. Excuse me. So we have a rune that is marked on the outside of the box, and when you opened up the box, in this beautiful soft batting, you have this wonderful naturally shed etched antler with amethyst pendant. So you can see that same rune that was etched on the outside of the box is etched on this naturally shed antler. And you have this wonderful piece of amethyst at the very top. Okay, so I'm going to read what it says. It says, the antler has been used in this creation, has naturally been shed from a stag and respectfully collected over the course of almost 2 years. So they've been waiting probably just about 2 years to put this in people's boxes. Like, that's why I love the Witch's Moon so much, is because it's not just, oh, let's grab what items, we can find and we'll just like toss them in a subscription box and, get people's money and whatnot. Everything had such deep intention. To be able to think this far out, like, okay, we're going to be using this for future magical tools that we're going to place within our boxes so that our, basically our energetic, coven of men and women out there can use these tools. So it says, related to other magical uses of natural tools, the antler holds within the spirit of nature as well as the gentle yet primitive spirit of the animal it once came from. So it talks a little bit about amethyst. It talks a little bit about the antler itself, as it comes from stag. And then it says, etched into the side of the antler, which you guys can see here. Hold on. There we go. We have placed the 22nd letter of the Futhark, Ingwaz, representing the god of Ing. Ingwaz represents creative power and shines as a beacon of light during dark hours. A very concentrated protective energy, this rune brings safety while working to dive into other states of consciousness and perception. And it goes on to talk a little bit about that rune. And then the cord that this is on is faux leather. So everything has been done very respectfully, very consciously. So how gorgeous is that? And as if the antler wasn't cool enough, we then have this Moldavite within a floating frame. So you can actually take this out. I took it out earlier. Piece of Moldavite. So gorgeous. And I have such a receptivity to Moldavite. I love it. It says, we are truly thrilled to be able to include a piece of Moldavite within this very meaningful collection. Moldavite is considered to be a member of the Tektite family and was formed from a large meteorite that collided in the Czech Republic almost 14.9 million years ago. This specimen was sourced from a very reputable supplier in the industry, known for offering some of the finest Moldavite jewelry. And it talks a little bit more about Moldavite, and that there is actually a piece of artwork that was added in this collection that also talks about Moldavite from their talented local artist, A.E. Alden. So we have the magical Moldavite Correspondence Book of Shadows artwork, again created by their very talented local artist, A.E. Alden, specifically for the Moldavite that was included within this month's box. And you can see this beautiful artwork. Obviously, I still have the plastic on, but you could take this off. There's a piece of cardboard underneath so that you can stand it on your altar or wherever you wish to put it. Or you could just take off the cardboard and you could put this in an 8x10 frame. You could put this in your Book of Shadows, or basically wherever you want to put it. I have like a separate binder that I have been keeping all of these lovely pieces of artwork in, and I love it, you guys. We also have included this beautiful hand-rolled Quest on the Sunless Sea spell candle with spell incantation. It says, we have rolled and charged this candle with the purpose of guiding you into another state of being. The incantation that accompanies the spell candle has been created as a piece of artwork that can be placed within your Book of Shadows. Artwork is by A.E. Alden, and it was written by G. Ibis. So it talks about the little ritual that you could do and what you can visualize during the ritual. Unfortunately, in this box, I didn't receive the spell incantation that came with this candle, but not to fret. Witch's Moon is always really good about replacing items that either were broken during shipment or are missing. So, you know, it's just a simple email to them and they're more than happy to replace anything. So I love that about them, as well as they don't ignore their customer base because, again, I feel like we're all you know, deeply connected with them, not just as like, oh, that's the people I get like a subscription box for, but yay! And included in the box is the Highest Realm Magical Anointing Oil. It says they've created this magical anointing oil with the intention of pushing you into higher realms of thought while working through rituals, astral travel, meditation, or dream work. And talks a little bit more about the intention that has gone into this oil. They've enchanted it with pine, cedar, fir needle, and rosemary oils, as well as juniper berry and motherwort. Inside here they also have a Lemurian quartz and a special mixture of their astral travel and meditation magical oils. There we go. I know that you guys can't smell it through the camera, so I'm going to take a little sniff for you. You know what this smells like? It smells like Northern California. Like, seriously. I've been up in the woods of, you know, I live in Southern California, but heading up towards Sacramento area. If you're ever in the wooded areas, kind of right after there's been like a fog, like a foggy morning, and it's still a little bit damp. That's kind of what this smells like, and that is freaking awesome. And I don't think I've ever disliked any of the magical oils they put together. So they have a knack, you guys. They have a knack. They have placed within this box the Healer of the Forest Sacred Salt Kit. And it's interesting is usually they put their bath salts into little plastic containers, but it looks like they put it into a little plastic resealable bag this time, within a resealable bag. So in a bag in a bag. This Healer of the Forest Sacred Salt was created with the intention of bringing natural healing into your physical, spiritual, and emotional energetic fields. So it talks a little bit about what you can do with this ritual bath. You can, you know, place it in a sachet and throw it in the tub that way. You could just toss it in the tub. You could put it in sachet, hang it from a shower head. You could sprinkle it on the floor of your shower and step on it, you know, because that's what I do. It's totally up to you. Within here, let's see, they have enchanted it with cedar, sandalwood, lavender, chamomile, and almond oil, as well as white oak, willow, lavender, and chamomile herbs. Oh, and it's also a special mixture of their white light magical oil from their personal cabinet of witchery. So awesome. You know, I want to sniff, you guys, so give me a second while I open this. So you can see in here they've included a little muslin bag, so you could put your salted hair and put it in your bath, or like I said before, hang it from your shower head, you know, so that everybody could partake. Ooh, look at the herbally goodness. For me, I am like herbal ASMR. Okay, let me have a sniff. Okay, you probably aren't going to understand what I'm trying to say, but it smells like very feminine, a lady's perfume or a lady's bedroom or bathroom, early 1900s. I don't know why that came to mind, but that's what's coming to mind. Hey, I don't know, maybe it's like past life coming forward for me, but wow, I like this. This is nice. So yeah, very dainty, very florally, like feminine 1900s. I don't know why that's coming to me, but that's how I'm going to describe it. And very fancy this month. This time, instead of using a little piece of hemp cord to tie their sticks together, they've used a little piece of plastic. Maybe it's, I don't know, for shipping, maybe their scents, they've had to keep them under wraps. Maybe too many of them are getting caught in the post. I know that happens sometimes where they're like, whoa, 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 what's in this box? So I'm guessing, you know, they're trying to keep their boxes from smelling too much, even though it smells good. You know, it may delay transit for people. But this is called the Vision Quest Ritual Incense Sticks. It says, we've included the powerful Vision Quest Ritual Incense Sticks within this collection to aid you in the ability to transcend above your normal thought patterns. And it talks about a little meditation that you could do while either, you know, the smoke is going outside, indoors. You know, usually if there's a heavier scent, I open up all the windows and I have my whole house fan going, you know, because I do have little four-legged children that live in this home and I don't want them to get the incense lung. It's probably not a thing, but you know, I'm trying to keep them nice and healthy. There's more. I love when they include tea because I'm a total tea maniac. Okay. So this is called the Herbs of 8 Ritual Tea with Muslin Bag. To accompany doing your pre-ritual practices, we've included the Herbs of 8 Ritual Tea. So the herbs in here, the Ritual 8 herbs, are spearmint, rosemary, lemon balm, linden, eucalyptus, wood betony, blackberry leaf, and eleuthero root. I don't think I've ever used eleuthero root. Interesting. So it says it's a mild ritual tea, and they recommend listening to music or sounds that place you in a calm and focused state. I try to do that with my teas anyway, but actually I want to see inside and see what the tea looks like. There's your tea. Tea. Actually, it smells really heavily of the spearmint. I can really smell the spearmint in here. I can't wait to drink some. And of course, they have included 3 little packets of herbs. So it looks like they have a wild endive root or dandelion root. So that'd be right here. They've also included grandilla or passion flower, which is right here. And they've included gag root or lobelia, which is here. Interesting. Let's take a look at these herbs. Very nice, very nice. Okay, let's see what they had to say quickly about these herbs, you know, because they always give a little bit of information. They always include the god or goddess connection, the elemental connection, planetary connection, gender connection, depending on like whatever it is that you are personally working with. Okay, so the gag root, it's a strong attraction herb. Lobelia or gag root has been commonly used to make the salves and herbal ointments. Well, I love to make healing salves, so I'm going to have to look into that one. And then the dandelion root, it says it's a wonderful psychic center herb in the ritual and meditations, known for its divinatory attributes. I've known that it's really good for healing too, so I will have to try it in that other sense. And then passion flower is a wonderful herb to become familiar with. The passion flower brings calming and relaxing energies into our aura and environment. And that's what I need right now. Oh yeah. And some more beautiful art has been added. This is the Shamanic Roots of Witchcraft Book of Shadows artwork. So they have paired with A.E. Alden to create this specifically for the witch's moon. And so I have said before in other reviews, but you know, if you've never seen my reviews before, I'll say it again, that there's a lot of information that's within this artwork, as well as it being beautiful artwork, which I think is fantastic for anybody's Book of Shadows. So how gorgeous. They've also included a personalized oracle card reading. So they meditate on each and every one of their boxes before they go out, and they pull a card for you. So how freaking fantastic is that? So this comes from the Secret Language of Animals Oracle deck by Chip Richards. And look at the back of that beautiful card. I definitely resonate with air energy. I have a lot of air in my astrology chart, and well, I'm also an air sign, and I connect with the bird realms actually quite a bit, and I have since I was a kid, so this definitely has special meaning for me. And in all of their boxes, they always include a blank piece of parchment paper so that you can do with it as you will for your spiritual intentions for the month. All right, that's it for me, spiritual homies. That was everything. Like, that was a lot in the November 2019 Witch's Moon box. And again, the theme for this month was a witch's journey. So I definitely agree. There were a lot of very beautiful and magical and practical tools to use during our journeys, whatever that may mean to you, whether it's meditation journeys, dream journeying, so on and so forth. All right, so that's it for me, spiritual homies. Let me know if you have any questions. Maybe you subscribe to the Witch's Moon and you have just some comments about like how you're using the tools. And this video by no means is telling people that they must, you know, subscribe to the Witch's Moon. I think it's a beautiful thing if you can afford to do so. But having, you know, certain tools in your toolbox doesn't make or break a witch. You know, a witch, male or female, utilizes the environment around them and what's at hand. But if you can afford to bring in some beautifully crafted tools into your practice, you know, then I think that's wonderful too. All right, so I will put a link down below for the Witch's Moon, the Witch's Roots, and the Witch's Bounty, which they also make. Yeah, and that's it from me. If you guys want to catch a reading from me, head over to www.kittenswaitsandtarot.com. And if you want to send a little love my way, think about joining that KWT tribe over at patreon.com/kittenswaitsandtarot. And I will catch you spiritual homies later. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out.